Deuteronomy 30, choose life. Moses told the people that when all these things came upon them, the blessing and the curse, and they called them to mind among all the nations where the Lord had driven them, and returned to the Lord their God, and obeyed his voice, then the Lord would restore their fortunes and have compassion on them. The Lord would gather them again from all the peoples where he had scattered them, even from the farthest parts of heaven. He would bring them into the land that their fathers possessed, and they would possess it. The Lord would make them more prosperous and numerous than their fathers. The Lord would circumcise their hearts and the hearts of their offspring, so that they would love the Lord their God with all their heart and soul, and live. The Lord would put all these curses on their enemies, and on those who hated and persecuted them. Moses said that the commandment was not too hard for them, neither was it far off. It was not in heaven that they should say, "Who will ascend into heaven for us and bring it to us, that we may hear it and do it?" Nor was it beyond the sea, but the word was very near them, in their mouth and in their heart, so that they could do it. Moses set before them life and death, blessing and curse. He called heaven and earth to witness against them that day, and said, "Choose life, that you and your offspring may live, loving the Lord your God, obeying his voice and holding fast to him, for he is your life and length of days." Next comes Deuteronomy 31, where Moses prepares Israel for his departure and commissions Joshua